Well, what a day, ain't it? What a day. Every time, every time, not every time, but most times when I miss trades or when shit happens on the day, you know, you don't know. When shit happens on the day, I come up with something. I see I've already added the 1 minute. 1 minute is nice, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I think I should just stick to the five. I don't think I should add the 1 minute. The 1 minute is nice, but there's a lot of opportunities on the 1 minute, and sometimes it can be too crowded. You don't know. Sometimes it can be too crowded. So man, I was watching this and go up the whole day. I didn't take any trades. I didn't take any trades, so it's fine. But I was watching it go up the whole day. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, man, damn, come on. Come on. Why? Why am I not in a trade? Why? 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 What am I doing? I was just watching it. My heart was just sinking as I see it just continue going. I was just sinking and sinking out. Why? 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 Bro, I was in so much pain today, man. I just did my push-ups, did my sit-ups, my squats. That caused me even more pain. Nah, I was in physical pain and mental pain. You never see what you really want. You never be who you really need. Do you niggas want war? Okay, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna do some back testing. I'm just watching. I'm just looking at his 1 minute, and I'm wondering if it's even, I don't think it's worth it, man. I've found myself in the 5 minute. I think I should just stick to it. That's what I think. I think I should just stick to the 5 minutes and not go and add on the 1 minute. So I'm never gonna. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna keep on changing my finding to add something every time I make a mistake or every time I don't take a trade. You know, you don't know. So what happened today? Well, we woke up. We saw the zones were kind of messed up today. But if this is where if our zone was really was well drawn, I think first of all that would have been good. It would have helped us a little bit. Secondly, if this candle was a little bit more bullish, if there was less rejection, that would have also helped us. Thirdly, if we had this line drawn before this candle came in, that would have also helped us. But we didn't have any of these things. We didn't have any of these things. And on top of that, there was this trade here. We should have just taken the long here, and just even here, we should have just taken the long here. Whereas that kind of closed and just gone in, risking down there 115 or whatever, looking for 230 or whatever, right? So which means if we're using that mentality, yesterday's zone was pretty long. So yesterday's zone we just try to take, which we did. We took it halfway, something like that, and that's why we're in this trade yesterday. But today and yesterday we told ourselves because yesterday's candle broke below the low, and a lot of times it does break below the low. So it's not as though it's just yesterday's thing that we use as our. But sometimes too it doesn't. You know, you don't. I hate saying that. I hate saying. I hate saying like. But we had an order for a fill if it broke below this candle, but it didn't break below. Well, we should have just gotten in right there on the black line, but we didn't get in either. So the trades we missed today were one here, this entry, and if we're taking this entry, all we had to do was risk down here 70, looking for this. That's one trade. Or we could even risk down here, right there, 10, looking for two. That's one trade that would have been done on this candle. Second trade would have been, because I know myself, I'd probably, but why do I even do that? Why do I want to risk lower than this point? Because if it breaks this point, then the next point should be this candle, should be this zone, right? And if it was this zone, I'll just risk down there. Yeah, so it would just be risking down there. So it should look like this, just like that. And then the next one won't be this, because I remember trying to take this today, but there was this candle that was really horrible. So it would have been more this candle right there. This would have been next trade right here, risking this low there. So down here, just under the low. Same thing with this one, just right under the low. I guess this one will be something like this. Maybe it's 80, just right under the low. So this one just right under the low. And for this one specifically under this candle, really, not just under the low, specifically under this candle. And we will just be, what the hell is that? We'll just be looking for 2R. We should have been out on that candle there. And then the next trade would have been on this one here. And on this one, I would want to risk that low. There was also risking this low, but it could always just come and test this low or test this zone. So that's why I would specifically want to risk that low. And on this one, I may not even think that it will get to the profit target, to be honest, but I'll just hold it for the rest of the day. And once it gets to probably up there or something, I'd have put it as break even, because I would not think this would even reach perfect target. So, and then it would have been one trade, two trades, three trades today, and I missed it all. But it's fine. Um, so I think for me, what I'm going to start doing is, or what is going to be is, um, I think for me, um, I think it hurts more for me if I miss a trade than lose a trade, to be honest. So if there's a trade, I've said this before. If there's a trade, I should just take it, man. I should just take it. And I'm not talking a trade like this yesterday's, I'm not talking like this. If I'm in a trade, it's a different matter. If I'm not in a trade, but that's the thing. So why am I not in a trade? Because I missed a trade. Because a lot of the times there's an opportunity that forms after, but you're already in a trade and you don't have to get in that other opportunity, because it's likely that you would get filled, or maybe just break even, whatever. So something like this yesterday, there was a zone here. I could have taken that trade and I would have t- then missed this trade, because since I didn't take this trade, this zone here became a trade, and I just had to risk a little bit under the zone. Yes, I'm risking two under. Oh, okay, I think that's what I started doing. Two under every. Okay. I think that's what I'll start doing. But yeah, that would have been 200 2 over whatever. So in this case, it would have been. I think this zone was up to here. Yeah, 84. It would have been 104. We're looking for 220 or something like that. 8, 210 actually. 208, 210. So right on this candle would have been out, and then the next entry would have been this. Would have been this, and then we're risking 2 over, so 80, 80 whatever. So we would have missed this, and then broke back, and so would have broken even on this trade. Okay, all good. With all of that said, we're just going to go do some back testing. Wow, wow, my blood is hot, and my wheels are spinning. So our last back testing we stopped here. So let us go, and so that's 4, 5, 6, 5 minute time frame. And this 200 MA, should we even use it? It's garbage. We've not used it. We didn't use it yesterday. Yesterday we didn't use it. We didn't use it yesterday. Today it wasn't needed at all. Like tomorrow, the day before. I was about to say tomorrow. Tomorrow is not gonna be needed either. It wasn't needed yesterday. It wasn't needed today. It's not gonna be needed tomorrow. You know. Okay, so yeah, it's not been needed, man. It's not been. It has its moments, but forget it. Forget it. It's not really useful. It has one or two moments after once in a while, like this. That's one moment. But who cares? With that, I didn't need the Emmy. I just had this doji right there. I saw that exactly on that day. I don't need the Emmy. Emmy is just there. Mm, yep. I'm deleting the Emmy from my chart. It's trash. Actually, let me save that just in case. No. I'm deleting it from my chart. It's trash. Garbage ass Emmy, bro. I don't need this. VWAP, forget this. SVP, forget this. Okay, this is some indicator I paid for. But I don't really need it on my back testing anymore, actually. They're all saved anyway. Sessions is the only thing we're using. Okay, we're now at 6:55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 7:25. There you go. Okay, so on this day, we obviously know that we don't care about the prior zones from the day before. This was from the day before, so we'll end this here. We'll end this here. Actually, maybe we'll start drawing our zones like this. We just end it on the day before. That's where it is. We don't need to. So now, yesterday's zone for this chart will be something like this. Something like this, and this here. But this is far. We don't really need to go up there. So we just look at something now. So we have this. I had this like this. I'll just draw this like this. And then this whole thing is a zone right here. Still consolidating. Oh, it's fine. We have this there. Right? Out there. What other zones do we have? I keep seeing this consolidation, but we'll just draw a line. So something like this. This is what matters here. I don't think it's useful actually. I don't think it's useful yet. But this whole thing is okay. What's the plan for today? We have this low here. We have this zone here. It's not necessarily broken out of anything yet, and it was downtrending on the day before, so we can expect a downwards momentum. So we'll take more risky shorts. So if it pops up to this zone, should we leave our zones like this, or should we? I think it's fine to draw the zones on the day, extend it. So yeah, if it pops up to this zone, we'll take a short. It already popped up there and it's going down. But if it pops up again, rejects, we'll take a short. And we'll look for it to come down to this zone and then we'll take a long. Okay, pop down to this zone first, and it already broke through the zone. So this zone is now no longer. We're not gonna buy off of this zone right now, unless something like I thought it was gonna go green. If you had closed green above the zone, maybe up here or inside the zone, we may have gone long. But yeah, so now this is definitely sure. We're gonna look for it to push down to the red line most likely, and then if it goes to the red line and shows rejection, we'll take a long. How if it doesn't, then we'll look for a bounce and take a short. That's a nice rejection right there. Okay, so we'll just take a. I don't really like how far it is from the line, so I'm just going to let me see what it looks like. Yeah, shall we hold it? So we'll reach 2 points below 3800. So we're risking 2 points below 3800. So up to 3800 was 120. 120. Let's just say 125. So we're risking 130. Let's just say. Also, 12. So 140 is what we're risking, right? So we're looking for 280 right there, right above this zone, and he went to the zone and showed rejection, really good rejection actually. But with this momentum, I think it's fine for that to take profit. We'll still hold it. There you go, good rejection, but the candle it's just there. It doesn't matter. Ooh, that's a really good rejection. We'll just hold it. I hate this. Okay, so that's really good. We'll, we'll put this as we'll take a trade here, risking down there 200 points. We'll put this as break even now. Good rejection. Really good rejection. Sheet. We'll hold. There's good rejection on the bottom too. So well, I guess we're more bullish on this whole choppiness. We're more bullish on the choppiness because the reason why I'm holding my longs is because so sorry, I blanked out for a second. It's because okay, on this was a very bullish candle. You can literally see with low rejection on the we had rejection on the zone, but it's not enough to. It's a 5 minutes time frame. If this was a 1 hour rejection, I would take a short. But if it's a 5 minute time frame, it's not enough to just take a short because of this small rejection on this much of a bullish candle versus today's trading. Where's today? Okay, versus let me remove these versus today's trading. That also, let me remove. And before I remove it, so now look at the bearish momentum. I wasn't looking to take a short, a long here, even though it was in a zone. But after this candle, because this candle is so bullish, now I can. This candle is pretty bullish. Now I can take a long. That was when it became a long. So in this case, this was a really bullish candle, little rejection, no short yet. This was more of a bullish rejection than a bearish sign. So on this, I would hold my long position versus close it out or switch to a short. So next trade is going. So right now we have this long, this long. On this one, we just need to break these highs a little bit, and we're in profit. And on this one, we just needed to we need to go to 400 points. I believe we're risking 200 on this here. So, but we're still bullish on this. So let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, we're still fine. That's okay. I thought that was a close. I was gonna say that's a horrible candle. But again, this is already break even. This is not break even, so it's really pushing down. Yeah, that candle signifies it's probably gonna continue. So this may close break even. This is still on. We're still in our trade. So this has closed break even, right? We're still on this trade. This was actually a very good chance to, because it broke through and rejected. It was a good chance to retake this position. But I don't want to retake position because I'm already in a trade. That's the only thing about already being in a trade. It's really holding below this line. But it tried to go down, it couldn't, and now I think it's still bullish. Well, who knows? Well, that's a candle that tells me it's no longer bullish here. But we're still holding. We're still risking just below this on this trade. This is break even. And it looks like we lost this trade. Oh, we're still in the trade. So our risk is just this. So this 190, 19 plus 2 points, so 21. That's our risk right there. After going down this much, we'll just get our break even if it goes back up to our. I guess it's holding this zone. It's rejecting this zone and it wants to come down. Yeah. Oh shit! It's actually holding for a bullish run. That's sign. When this happened, I expected, but then this candle. Okay, I'm like, damn. This candle. This is a base on the zone for a bullish run. This is a sign to take a long. If I was not already in a long, this would be so. The points of taking a long here, I'll just put all the arrows. The points would have been obviously we took this one. We took this one already. This one was calm down. This one was a good point to take another long. On this, you'll be risking down here. The same point you're risking for this, you'll be risking now. You'll be risking instead of 21 points, you'll be risking 14 points or 15 points, um looking for 30 points or 28 points, right? And so that's another point for a long right here. No, there's no long here. This is the next. This is a what's it called? A long, and you'll only be risking just down here for this one. But if you wanted to be safe, you could always just risk the lows 120, looking for 240, or you could just risk this 50, looking for 100. So with that one, you would probably you lost, but oof, that's a what's it called? A really bearish candle. And so if you are still on this trade, remember when this was happening, I'm like, okay, it's gone down so much, we'll want to get out for a break even if it came back up. So if you're still in this trade, you would have been able to get out break even. So both our initial trades that we actually took, those ones would have closed break even. So let's end this day before we come back and analyze this day and see what other opportunities we could have taken based off of other decisions we could have made. All right, so let's see. Oh shit. So first things first, we had this one. If we risk just one, just say 130 points, we'll be looking for 260, right? Would have actually gotten 260 points. Interesting. So basically, the risk was down below this candle. Down below this candle, 111, looking for risking 13. Bro, we could have just reached 13 and gotten 260 points. This would have even taken profit. And if this had worked, then we wouldn't have taken this trade, because instead we would now be taking this. Would have not a short here. This may have been the short. Maybe. Yeah, this probably would have been the short here. This 121 risking, so 12 risking 14 looking for 280. Holy. Or it could have been risking 120 looking for 240. Bruh. Or it could have been this risking 130 looking for 260. Bro, holy shit. So if we are taking this trade instead, right here, getting in short right there, and then probably adding on maybe, yeah, the ad would be harder to sell because 130 points. No, we don't add. I just remembered. We don't add. We don't get in other position. Fuck that. So we should have just taken this, looking for that 260. And after we close this trade, then we watch, okay, so this popped up, rejected in this zone, it's really rejecting this zone. So on this rejection, we could have taken a short here, right? A short here, risking probably this. Yeah, if we are taking a short, the only place we could have risked either this doji top or the main high there. Or we may have taken a short somewhere in here and lost because it popped up. And then when that happened, we could have now taken a long on this, probably on this right here, and then would risk down there just 100 points, looking for 200. So our trades have been 1, 2 short. This would have not been a trade, and it would have been 3 long. Okay. And then we got this and started pulling back. We wanted to pull back to probably down here actually. Down here is where we wanted to pull back to, and exactly where it did pull back to, and this would be our risk 130 looking for 260. But we would not be trading here, it's already past 1 o'clock. Okay, let us go to, so we can take the next day. Alright, time is 3, 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now next day, what are we looking at? Oh, this one's good. Um, now this will be our. Wait, was this zone traded through? Yeah, it was traded through. We don't need this zone. We don't need any of these zones. We just need the ones up above. So we have this zone here for today. This zone just like this. That's our zone right there. And then we have another zone, kind of another zone here, kind of. It's something like this. And then we have a low right there. While we're drawing this low, let's see. There was this swing. This was not too big of a swing. There was this swing. So there was one, two. There's two good swings. I think that's enough to draw this on. So first off, again, we're downtrending, especially in the pre-market hours too. So we'll look for a pop-up rejection, and then we'll probably risk up there. Is what I'm thinking. What is it? So we may have a long first. Nope, it rejected the zone. Okay. Let's see how it behaves on the one. This is actually a good opportunity to take a short. Take a short, risking above this zone, maybe risk up here, but that's not my style. I just recognize it. Okay, so there's no rejection on the red line. So if you're taking this short up here, risking just up there, 90 points, you will give a 180. That would have been your profit. That's a good move. So now we're looking for a rejection up of this zone here. So let's see if we get one. No rejection. Interesting. This I've not seen this before, or maybe I have. But you can see nice 1 2 1 2 pop, and it was right on the red line. Really good price action. So 90, looking for 11, looking for 220, 11 111, looking for 220. So it have been up here. Oof, that's a really bad rejection. Oof, continued. Interesting. So even if you missed this one here, this trade here, if you took this trade, you'd have just taken profit. If you missed this trade, there was also this trade here, which you'd have been risking down here, just like today, 130, looking for 260. Just like how today there was this trade, here, and we missed this trade. We tried to take this trade, but we didn't get this trade. And then there was some people could have taken this trade, risking down this low. I don't really like this low. It's not visible, it's not clear. But this now created a low, and so you could have taken this trade, risking this low. So sometimes you miss, if you're gonna trend up, if you miss a trade, you can just take a pullback. Basically, that's what it is. So it was still good because still on an up, it's still strong upwards. We're just holding this base now. So for those that took this trade too, they got profit. For those that took this trade, they got profit. And then there was this zone that popped, that broke through the zone, popped back into the zone. You could have taken this and risking 140, looking for 280. Well, recognizing that this zone may be respected, that's an okay rejection. It's not the best. There you go. Holy. So these were the two trades today. Basically, exactly those. Exactly those, man. Damn. And if you didn't take these two trades, then you could have taken just, it would have been just this one trade. But yeah, so now there's a rejection on this zone. And it's inside this zone, so this is actually really good. This is actually really good. I'm gonna take a short here, and I'm just gonna risk this high here. 90. That's it. That's a pretty good bullish sign there. Maybe I should have reached above the red line. Yeah, maybe I should have reached above the red line. Given that I broke through this zone, should have reached above the red line. Well, and even if I didn't reach above it, when this candle happened, oof, that's a pretty good sign there to get out. Pretty good bullish sign on this candle right there to get the hell out of that trade. It's not working. Get out of that trade. Get out of that trade is what that candle says. Get out of that trade. Hmm. And if you wanted to take a long here, the only low is down here, so you'd have had to risk all the way down there. But I would not suggest it. We already had one opportunity, two opportunity, three opportunities. We had three opportunities to go long there in this run. So you may be running out of. Well, if you did take it, you'd be risking this low, and that's a pretty long low though. But yeah, we're now into the next zone, and it's not rejecting one bit. It's pretty good actually. Oh, so you'd have actually made it if you took this here, risking 240. You're looking for 480 actually. You may not make this one. You may not make this one. See the unfortunate thing? If you had now just waited instead of taking this, you could have taken now this one, risking here, risking 125 or whatever, and then you're looking for 250. So it should have been this trade here. All right, it's gonna be our last back test for today. We'll probably come back and back test on Sunday so we can prepare for the next day. Just like today, we didn't take this one, but we recognize it as a low, and then take this one, and then take this one. So we may even get an opportunity to use this low or these lows for a long. So right now I'm not even looking to go short anymore. It's really holding on that short. So I was thinking, why did he reject this much? And so maybe because of all of this, but I don't know. I don't see any zones up here. So I'm just gonna let it go. But yeah, so now we have this rejection. We're looking for a bullish. That's not enough, right? Oh, with this momentum, this rejection is not enough. That momentum is enough. I'll take this short because we didn't get a long opportunity, but there was momentum going down just now. I'll take it short, just risking above there. So 12, 15. So we're still trading. So we're gonna take this short, risking right there 140. Maybe 140. And you're looking for 280. 280 just down here. That's nice momentum down. We're break even now. Nicely done. Alright, that's the end of the trading for today. So we had this trade, this trade, this trade. When this happened, we didn't know exactly why it happened. Let's just remove this zone. It wasn't useful. It was a low. It was a makeshift zone, anyways. I guess this would have been a better zone up here. So, but when this happened, for sure, this became a zone. Became a zone because of this momentum downwards. And this momentum downwards, this candle was not bullish enough for us to take a trade long. So that's why I'm like, oh, what is this? That's why I didn't take a trade. And so when it came back up, big momentum rejection again. It went back up with momentum. That's good. It rejected. I didn't care for the trade. But then once it showed this push downwards like this, okay, now we're taking a trade. And we're risking up there. Boom. This is how simple my trade has to be from now on. I don't know. I can't not be taking trades anymore, man. I can't not be taking trades anymore. It's not right. It's not good. Sheet. Alright guys. I hope you learned something from this. This is your back testing. He's back testing my strategy. Well, or the back testing the way I trade, I guess. We'll come back and back test some more on Sunday. Maybe do a couple more days. And yeah.